Hey guys, gals, potatoes, pitas, everything in between, llamas, all of you, everybody, I'm back. I'm excited. I'm really excited because I finally am ready to present something to all of you that I have been working on for a long time. All right, so I have been, in all my BattlBox videos, I have been saying that there is a referral code that will, if anybody, not trying to sell BattlBox to anybody, but if you're interested in BattlBox, there's a referral code, and you can use it if you aren't already subscribed to save yourself $10 on your first box, and then I get some points that I can use for something that I've been planning for the channel, and a number of people have used that code. Some people like BattlBox, some people don't. I like it more than I don't like it. I agree it's been kind of disappointing lately, but there's the thing is, I discover some cool stuff in the box. I'm not always thoroughly, you guys know, I'm brutally honest in my reviews and stuff, but the thing is, I have wanted to use those referral points for something that I've been really excited about. I'm losing track of thought. So what I get out of folks using that code is points for BattlBox rewards. And I have predetermined what I wanted to use that reward for. And I've already decided for the next time I do a giveaway, and yes, I am still sorting out the last giveaway prize screw up, so still working on it. And I'm never going to do a giant whole mess of prizes giveaway again. What I'm going to do when we reach 100,000 subscribers on this channel is I'm just going to give away a few really great prizes. And I love to, I didn't want people to use that referral code to get myself something. I wanted to use it to give back to the channel. So I've been saving up those points. And the big prize I wanted to be able to give people in the next big giveaway, when we do it, I use those points. 10,000 BattlBox points. And what does 10,000 BattlBox points get us? Get you guys. Take a look at what we have here. Now, if you know your knives, you should be excited just seeing this name on the box coming out. Chris Reeves. One of the most respected names in knives. One of the most expensive names in knives. But this is something that BattlBox offers in the rewards. The Sebenza. One of the most, when it comes to premium production knives, one of the most well-respected, one of the most sought after. Now, I don't know, I mean, when you get these knives, I own one. I own some. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. Two prized pieces of my collections are a Sebenza 21 and a Sebenza 25. You may have seen these at, different times. It's got a little dust on it. That's okay. You may have seen them at different points, throughout the years on my channel. I don't know if you have or not, but, they are amazingly well-made, well-constructed knives, the most premium materials possible. And, I didn't even know until I left Idaho that he was right there in Boise. I could have gone any time and seen. Like, his workshop is open. You can go. So anyway, okay. So, the grand prize for the next giveaway when we reach 100,000 subs on this channel. Because you guys are responsible for bringing this knife from BattlBox into existence, is going to be not just a regular, I mean, this is just a plain old vanilla Chris Reeves Sebenza 21. Large Sebenza, okay? And we're talking S35 VN steel. We're talking premium 6AL4V titanium on the handle, frame lock. Chris Reeves has all sorts of features. We're not even gonna get into it, but leather carry pouch in case you don't want to clip it. Comes with the Chris Reeves patented fluorinated grease and a little tool. This is just a foam block. All Chris Reeves knives come with this beautiful embossed microfiber cloth. But the thing is, this Chris Reeves knife is not just a vanilla standard Chris Reeves Sebenza 21. It's got the patriotic graphics, so represents an American flag. But look at that. So you've got this beautiful satin finish on the titanium, right, on the scale, with this bead blast anodized graphic on it, and then the standard bead blast finish on the back. This is just a gorgeous, beautiful knife. Now, a standard Sebenza 21, sorry, it's going to cost you somewhere between $400 and $500. Honestly, that's how much this knife is. When you start getting these custom, they call them the CGs, the computer graphics ones, the custom graphics ones, that price jumps up to $600 or $700. That's what this knife monetarily is worth. And this is going to be a prize that we're going to give away to someone on the channel eventually when we get up to 100,000 subs. If you have never held a real Chris Reeves knives, if you've never used a real Chris Reeves knife, it is like if you have, I don't know how to describe it. It's like going from you know, in your teenage years when all you could do, you had after school jobs, and all you've had are like crappy second, third, fourth hand used cars like beaters, and then you've like landed your first big job and you bought your first brand new car. That's what it's like to hold a Chris Reeves in your hand and to use a Chris Reeves. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is amazing. Now this one is a little tight, brand new. You know, I don't want to take them apart because this is not mine. It doesn't belong to me. It belongs to one of you guys out there somewhere. But he's got his own patented washers. Even if you take them apart, the washers have holes that he puts the fluorinated grease in to lubricate it for every little bit of the cycle. There's no noise. Listen, I'm moving mine right now. Except for the clicking, you can't hear a thing. It's one of the smoothest, best made knives. Beautiful. I mean, both of these knives, and this one's newer. And I got a little bit of fluorinated grease. I made a little snail trail. Look at the stonewash finish on that. Beautiful hollow grind blade. You know, they used to, sometimes they have the anodized thumb stud, sometimes they don't, sometimes they have the anodized, you know, it's just, there's different options. I have never actually had one of these custom graphics, these computer, you know, cut graphics knives before. I have been so excited to do this. I've been watching this on the BattlBox rewards thing for forever. And I am so excited, guys, I'm so excited to do this. I'm so excited to give this away to somebody. I mean, I want it, but I'm so excited to give this away to somebody. And you know, I finally hit that 10,000 point mark. And like, wow. Now, here's the cool thing. If in between now and then, I can accumulate another 5,000 points, and you guys using that referral link, that's not the only way that I can get points. So like every time I spend money with BattlBox, I get some more points too. You know, so if I can get, I think it's 4,800 points between now and the 100,000 subscribers, I can get a ZT knife to give away as a second prize too, which I'd love to do. I believe that the one BattlBox has available is the 0920, is this guy right here, which is funny because it is also, well, this is a 20 CV blade, but also full titanium. Now, there's quite a price difference between a Chris Reeves and a ZT, even though it's, you know, similar materials and everything. The difference is, when I say this is production, every Chris Reeves is really kind of mid-tech, okay? They're kind of If you don't know the difference between I'm so excited I can barely speak. We're gonna get to the cutting in paper and everything, and we're gonna look at this more. If you don't know the difference between production and mid-tech, okay, in full production, everything is still cookie cutter, done on machines. It might be super premium materials. It might be hand assembled and everything, but basically, the employees are working with bins of parts, and all they got to do is pick up the part, put the part together. Screw it together and put it in a box. And that's production line, okay? Full custom is the knife maker makes each individual part by hand, assembles each part, tunes it, by hand, adjusts each part by hand, modifies each part by hand. So mid-tech's a little bit in between, and that's how Sebenzas are made. And some of the other really high-quality knives. So the rough shape is, yes, put out production line wise, but each knife is assembled by hand, is adjusted by hand. Little buff here, little grind there. Everything is tuned perfectly by hand. So when we talk about mid-tech, there's a lot of companies that will put out, some of the greatest knife makers. Rick Hinderer, for example, Chris Reeves, they'll have kind of three levels sometimes. They'll have their full production lines. They'll have their customs that are thousands of dollars, and then they'll have their mid-techs, which are the prices can vary. So a mid-tech is really nice. Curtis knives are all kind of mid-techs because each one is handmade. They all go together in a very specific way. I had a great conversation on the phone when I bought my first Curtis, and I had trouble with it. And I called the company thinking I would just talk to somebody customer service, and I talked to the man himself, and he explained the way they're done, because I wanted to just throw a new scale on it, and he said, no, you can't just throw a new scale on it, because that's not how they're made. See, now the problem with this satin finish is you're going to get fingerprints on it, but that's what this beautiful cloth is for. So we'll put this to the side. I just want to illustrate the difference in what you're going to get. Also in the box, there is a little information packet. So you get your Chris Reeves sticker. You get your little card about the Sebenza 21. I mean, this is this is the knife equivalent of buying a ring at Tiffany's. Look at all you get. You get the timeline of Chris Reeves. You get the Chris Reeves guarantee. You can also send your Chris Reeves knife back for a spa treatment, where they basically guarantee it for life. They'll tune it up, they'll adjust it, they'll sharpen it, they'll do all sorts of stuff. You've got I'm so pissed off. I lived in Idaho, Mountain Home, Idaho, 40 minutes away from Boise. For 8.5 years, I never went to see his shop. But your registration card that you'll fill out if you win the knife, and then this is the computer generated graphic, the CG knife. And this one was made, so it's been sitting around BattlBox, I guess, since 2017, but it's still awesome looking. I mean, it's beautiful. So you get all this cool information. I'm shaky. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this. I want whoever wins this knife to absolutely love it, and I hope that whoever wins it, honestly, I want it to be somebody that could never actually afford a knife like this on their own. Everybody that subscribes to the channel is going to be open to enter, just like always. But it would mean so much to me if the winner was somebody who could never afford anything more expensive than like a Kershaw or a CRKT in their life. Like that would just be the ultimate. If we could put that in somebody like that's hands, it would be so amazing, to be able to do that for somebody. But anyway, so let's get a closer look. And I apologize that I'm not doing this in a better lighting situation, but beautiful tolerance. I am not going to do the lock test on this one right now because we're giving this one away. But so Chris Reeves knives are known for having a little later than you would think lockup for a brand new knife, and that's just how they're made, and that is perfectly fine. So it's okay. This is, look at this one. This is brand new. I mean, it's an old knife. I've had it for a while, but I bought it brand new, and believe me, I haven't used it all that much. It's mostly a collection queen. So you've got your Idaho made, you know, you've got your beautiful, I mean, I love their bead blast finish. Now this can be removed. So when you get this knife, if you want to take it apart and look at it and everything, and that's all up to you. If you want, you can take the scale off. You can remove this little lanyard bead in there. So the lanyard kind of feeds in through that bead. If you can, if I hold it right, maybe you can see it. Or you can wrap another lanyard around that, or you can take this out and it can serve as just a lanyard hole. So you can do a lot of different ways to do this. I'll already have put the specs on there. Clip is nice and springy, but still tight, because when the knife is closed and the lock bar pushes against it, it's got just enough tension to keep this in your pocket pretty well, but it's not one of those pocket destroying clips. So it's really well done. The jimping up there is great. It's perfect. I mean, it's perfect. This design has been around for a really long time, and it's been revised and refined. It is the classic high-end knife. And if you the bead blast areas in here that have been anodized, so what it's done is the computer has basically milled this out. It's been anodized, and then it's been like ground so finely to give that satin finish on the top and retain that anodization in the graphic. And if you look inside that hole over there, which they all have, you can even see that ano in there still. I don't know if we see the reverse. No, the reverse is just still bead blast, and there's the 6AL4V marking inside there to let you know what it's made of, and you can see around the bolster area it's still got its bead blast finish. So God, it's a beautiful knife. It's such a beautiful knife. But you probably want to see, let's see it perform a little bit. Paper. This has one of the best edges ever. I mean, we can do these little tiny curlies all day long, or just take that paper down and it feels like nothing at all. Pulls through very cleanly right through the 550 cord, and the slice, just look how nicely that, I mean, it just goes right through. Amazingly well finished blades coming out of Chris Reeves, and with no pressure. I mean, if you could see it, it cuts almost straight through the cutting mat there. It's just a perfectly, I mean, beautifully finished knife. Razor sharp. You need to do nothing to this edge when you get it. So I hope that this excites you guys as much as it excites me. I really do. So I'm going to put that referral link back in the video description here. If anybody's on, again, I'm not trying to sell BattlBox to you. I'm not. If we get that ZT as a second place, prize, great. If not, don't worry. There will be another high-end second place prize for the next giveaway. It just will be something different. I'm not trying to force you guys into BattlBox, but you guys made this knife possible. You guys made this prize possible. Really excited for it. I did lose some subscribers and everything with the fiasco for the big 139 prize giveaway. Totally my fault. I screwed things up. I made some bad judgment calls, and I got a little in over my head with the excitement for that, which is why I'm going with a few high-end big prizes for the next one, rather than just trying to, do like this overwhelming show of prize force. But I think this is a really good way to go. So when we hit 100,000 on the sub count, and we're almost at 87, so, not too far off, we have this to look forward to. So, just again, thank you guys so much for building this channel from literally nothing. It's you guys who did it. Sticking with me. Thank you so much to my Patreon guys. I'm going to list everybody's name here who has supported this channel with not only money to get stuff done, but lots of encouragement, lots of moral support, lots of ideas and everything. I could not do this without the support of the Patreon team, and I owe them a lot. I mean, just morally a lot, but but also physically I owe them stuff. I got to get it out to them. And I'm so excited to be able to get this in the hands of one of the subscribers, cause you guys deserve. God, I honestly wish I could get every single one of you something like this. So let me hear if you guys are excited about this, what you think of it. I don't know. I'm really happy, guys. I'm really excited today that this is here. And hopefully, I really hope that we will be able to get that second place ZT in it as well. I'm looking for, the next giveaway is like 5 really good prizes instead of screwing things up and disappointing people and making them wait a really long time for 139 small prizes. You know what I mean? So that's the plan for the next giveaway when we get to 100K. So thank you guys all so much. I appreciate every single one of you. You are all absolutely awesome. And I will be back with a video real soon. It's a Chris Reeves.